Okay, so we're going to investigate a little more about proportional relationships. So let's take a look at our first set of numbers. We have our x's and our y's. And in order for us to start seeing if something's proportional, what you know right now is that the ratio has to equal the constant rate of change. And all the ratios have to equal each other. Okay, so as of right now, that's what we've been looking at to determine whether something's proportional or not. So let's do that first. Our ratio of y to x. So I have negative 2 over 1, and that equals negative 2. Now the negative 2 over negative 1 equals positive 2. 0, 0, you can't, the ratio of that is not really going to fit in this scenario. So we'll skip that. But let's look at 3/6. It's y over x. 6/3. 6/3 simplifies to positive 2. So our ratios are equal. That's the first thing we're looking for. So yes, constant rate of change. That's where we're comparing our y's to our y's and our x's to our x's. So on a table, this is where you could say, okay, well, from negative 2 to 0, it increased 2. And from negative 1 to 0, we increased 1. So we're looking at the change for the y over change of the x. So my y is changing by 2. My x is changing by 1. Because those numbers are equal, we know it's proportional. What I want you to look at, though, is we're going to add a graph to this scenario. So let's graph these ordered pairs. My first ordered pair would be negative 1, negative 2, 0, 0, and 3, 6. So let's graph those. Now it's going to be very important that you are confident with your graphing skills and that you are careful to make sure that you are graphing correctly, because if you don't, you're going to get an incorrect line and you won't be able to evaluate these correctly. So this should be the line that you have. Let's put our arrows on the ends because we know our line goes on forever. So what you're going to do with this investigation is you're going to go through and repeat the process that I just did with each of those examples, answer some questions, and as you move through, we'll get this page done.